Hyperlocal Bible, Wednesday, January the 23rd. There was one printed local newspaper left in Harlow until today, when they announced their last week will be the last edition of that printed newspaper. They said there's no editorial redundancies, etc., losses, but I guess we'll see, I suppose some might say. So it's a sad day, you know, my Hyperlocal Bible, I run yourharlow.com. It's a sad day in many ways in Harlow at the moment, because there's always been a printed newspaper since 1953. From 1953 to 2019, there's been a printed newspaper. And so it's been a busy day for me, you know, in many ways. We keep ploughing our own furrow, keep writing our news, but the phone's been going, there's lots of messages, so a lot of distractions on Twitter, what's going to happen in printed newspapers, what's your Harlow going to do, and so it's, you know, it's an extraordinary day in many ways, you know, and I've written a couple of pieces, you know, it said just to, you know, when people say everybody's online, and I've said no, you know, there are success stories online, and said it in the articles, and I also then said to the 80,000 people of Harlow, said, well, I'm still committed to reporting our news in our own little way. But, you know, if you've got problems, if you've got something you want to be highlighted, etc., or celebrated, you know, we'll do that. So I don't know what the future holds in that way. Yes, so I just wanted people to know that it's important. Because it's a town of 80,000, but it's not just that. It's a town, you know, I still call it keep calling it a new town of 57, but with possibilities, not only possibilities, these potentials are being realised. You know, it has a science park, has Public Health England coming here, so 3,500 jobs, a new junction on the M11, you know, there's a garden town just to the north of it. This area is changing. So the idea of a town, even in 2019, you know, the idea of a town of 80,000 and rising, not having something tangible in that way, a printed newspaper for people to cover to cover, from splash to back page to burst marriages and deaths to what's on to letters page, etc. I still think there's a place for it in a town, you know, on the right model. But what was perhaps people may want to reflect upon, I did speak to somebody who showed the Harlow towns, you know, it's an advertiser, so not a member of the pub, you know, I mean, an advertiser. That's not local. They said that's no longer local. So you can kid, inverted commas, people to say, you know, if you'll just now become a collection of press releases, okay, or inviting people to write stuff, they feel that doesn't feel it's local. And the advertiser said, I think you're decreasing the motivation for people to get to my page, to my adverts, you know, etc. And that's important. And, you know, I thought it was an important lesson to learn, you know, that, you know, you have to, I would say you have to have that presence on the ground, the presence at the council meeting, the presence at the business network, present at the school assembly, you know, the celebration event, at the football ground, and being part of the community. Somebody invites you to the Holocaust Memorial event, be there, or reviewing at the Playhouse, so your people are seeing you, or indeed being, I may be describing myself, you know, but hey, that's what I do, why not? You know, you go to social events, you go to, you know, you run very badly at the park run. All that adds up, and that's the job of a local journalist. So you can call yourself what you like, you can call your paper like, but as a journalist as well, you've got to do that. If you're not doing that, then that's part of the problem. You know, you can't replicate that, and so so that's why today is important, and we move forward. I might continue my little niche, I might not, but I think there has been some lessons learned. You know, as I said, there are people out there that I've written a piece, whether you're who are in print. I know the Social Spider people seem to be doing Hackney and Waltham Forest and Enfield, Bishop Stortford Independent, the Iliffe Group's papers, Phyllis, the Edinburgh Reporter, must give a shout out for Phyllis, and many more from the, you know, John at Groats Land's End. I'm not sure if there was John, you know what I mean. So I think there is a world there, and I just hope nobody has lost their job, but I think there is a future, and I think there is a future for a printed newspaper in Harlow. That's my Hyperlocal Bible for today. I'm going to go have a drink. Thank you.